Hello there, it's Nobe, and in today's video we will be working on this illustration featuring my little sea slug characters. I've already drawn up the rough sketch and clean sketch ahead of time so we can get started. The drink of the day for our little drawing session is iced tea. I always like to have a cold beverage by my side whenever I'm drawing, especially if I'm going to be drawing for a while. This illustration is actually for an art book I've mentioned in a previous video. I was asked to make 2 illustrations, so this is the second one. The theme for the art book is sweets, but before I could start brainstorming the scenario, I needed to work on my sea slug designs. I had a rough concept for them already, but I never finalized anything, so this was the perfect opportunity to do so. Going from left to right, we have the 3 sea slug sisters, Delphina, Searena, and last but not least, Marina. I drew these very derpy versions of them because I knew their changes were going to be minor. Also, it's not included in the concepts, but I kept going back and forth on whether I wanted them to have bunny-like tails or not. But in the end, I did decide to keep them. I've actually already made a video on Searena that you can check out in one of my previous videos. I'll link the video down below. But when it came to Searena, I changed her whole outfit basically. Instead of a blouse and long skirt, I decided to give her a dress with a top underneath. Her hair color is now a dark green, but it's basically the same style-wise. I tied it up for this illustration just because I felt like since her hair is so long, she wouldn't want ice cream getting on it, and I've personally experienced this myself more times than I'd like to admit. Now, for Delphina, I changed her hair color as well. She had light purple hair with dark purple tips. Now she has dark purple hair with light purple tips. I basically switched the colors around without realizing it until I saw the rough reference. Her outfit didn't change much. She did have a jacket before, but I need to redesign it because it kind of just looked like she had a long sleeve button-up shirt on, just open basically. So I have to work on redesigning that. Marina, on the other hand, out of all 3 of them, her concept didn't change much. Her top and stockings are now white instead of a pale pink, and as for her hair, they remained as buns. I was debating on if I wanted to give them specific outfits for this drawing, but I decided to just have them in their main ones. I love designing outfits for my characters, so I definitely need to make some alternative looks for the sisters. After making the changes, I started brainstorming the scenarios I had in mind. Sometimes I'll go outside when I'm thinking of ideas, so when I went to my porch, I was surprised to see a cat and her 2 kittens. They've been staying there for a couple of days now, and I get to see the kittens play while I'm thinking of ideas. The mom will leave the kids with me from time to time, so I guess I've been promoted to babysitter now. At first I wanted to draw the sisters at a cafe sitting at a table, but I had a tight deadline, so I scrapped that idea and decided to make chibi versions of them. I love seeing chibis interacting with objects that are larger than them, and I just think it's super cute. I wanted to include some flavors each sister likes, so I thought a sundae would be perfect. Delphina would have ube ice cream, Searena would have matcha ice cream, and Marina would have strawberry. Would you try this ice cream combination? I've never had ube ice cream before, but I have had the other 2. I'll definitely try it if I can find them in the supermarkets or if I find an ice cream shop that has the flavors. After picking the flavors of the ice cream, I added different toppings. The ube one is topped with vanilla wafers? I always get confused on how to pronounce that. It's a daily struggle. But anyway, the matcha ice cream is topped with the matcha Pocky that Searena is munching on. Then lastly, for the strawberry ice cream, I added a fresh strawberry on top that Marina had already snatched up. I didn't record much of the rendering for the dessert because I had to scroll through different references and that would have just been a recording of me doing it several times. I want to make more dessert illustrations in the future, I just need to practice more. Now let's get into talking more about the sisters. As I mentioned before, I've already made a video on Searena, so this will be small trivias for each sea slug. I plan on making future videos dedicated to Delphina and Marina later on. So, we are starting with the eldest sister, Delphina. She comes off as intimidating, but is actually the most delicate one out of the three. She loves working with animals. Her birthday is September 21st, which makes her a Virgo. And lastly, her favorite color is lilac. Next is Searena, the middle sister. She is more of the inquisitive type, so she's always up for learning something new, especially if it involves plants. Her birthday is October 28th, which makes her a Scorpio. Serena's favorite color is olive green. Then, we have the youngest sister, Marina. She's super energetic and a big tech lover. Marina likes to customize all of her devices to be cute and functional. Her birthday is February 14th, which makes her an Aquarius. Marina's favorite color is baby pink. I would love to know which sea slug sister you like, or if you can relate to any of them. I'm really excited to draw them in different outfits and hairstyles. Just drawing them interacting in general makes me happy. I don't know about you, but I love seeing characters drawn doing daily things like laundry or grocery shopping. Overall, I'm really happy with how this illustration came out. I think this drawing took me roughly 4 to 5 hours, I believe. I think this piece and the previous one I've made are going to look so nice together in the book, so I really can't wait to receive the physical copy. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you enjoyed this drawing session. You can find me and more of my work on all the socials, which I will link down in the description below. I will be heading out now, but I will see you next time. Take care of yourself, okay?